Yeah, so I'm in this room at this hotel for days, and one of the things that we can do to make it look good is go to the AA meeting. And I'm like, okay, I'll do this. Why not? And you know why everybody be like, I'm such and such, and I'm an alcoholic, and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, my name is Shanavia, and I'm a social drinker because I don't think I have a problem. Enough of a problem where I was out here uh heavily intoxicated driving. That's not the reason why I got pulled over, I don't believe, because it was other things that I can make a lot of excuses I want to. But that's what came to my mind. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna classify myself as this and that, because I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. Will I say that I need help? Yes. Why? Because it just seems like, oh, this is how I used to drink, especially when I was at the plant. And this is when I got the time when I had got the ticket and all of that stuff. Got arrested. Got my car took for a little bit until I can get to the pound and get it out. But back in those days, and every now and then, I still have this thing where I haven't let my past completely go, because you still have family, you still have friends who still do these things, and things may change, and they may not drink as much either, but sometimes I was the one that was the influence all the time. And it's like there's time where it's just a nice day outside, I want to drink, or I start off with some little cooler or something, and then that cooler turns into, and these coolers are dangerous, because I'm the type of person who will look at the percentage all the time. That's what I was doing before that was a thing on social media. I want to get the thing with the most percentage. I'm drinking sangria because it got 10% and not 5 or 4 or something. And then it came to 12 and 13s and all of that stuff, and I just got to try everything. When I started drinking, I used to drink just because I didn't know what I liked yet. So I'm going to drink everything. And I drank everything so incorrectly. And I still do it now. A whole bunch of mixing and stuff. So anyways, I'm just telling y'all and showing y'all, being transparent with y'all on who I am. Y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know my story. So why not share my struggles, share my life, and let you know that I'm not just on here just talking all this God and act like I just got it all together, because I don't. It's all a journey, and I'm happy for where the Lord has placed me in my journey right now. And that is for me to find and seek the words that's going to ultimately change me for the good, and not just keep on tendering and tending to keeping me okay. Yeah, you can still see and be at church. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's great. So when do you change? I don't think you go to church just to stay the same. I don't think you go to church just to show your face. I think you're supposed to go to church to become a new person. Is it a word that you become a new creature with the Lord? New creation? Excuse me. But yeah. I was telling people to get some fellowship and get some God, right? But when I was hearing the word yesterday and people was going to drink in their prayer, I was kind of praying to myself and talking, communing with the Lord, because I don't want to keep on being the same. And I know that I am a person who has had great influence over a lot of people that I knew. Like, got them to do things just because I loved it, or I made it look a certain way. So if I could do it in the world, why can't I do it for the Lord, right? And it goes beyond me just talking in front of this camera when I have people on the outside and they see and they probably think, oh, well, that's cute. That's good. I like it. But at the same time, but am I walking the walk on a regular, right? And that's where it's like I need the church that's going to give me that conviction to say, You shouldn't be doing that. That makes me feel uncomfortable to try to do the things that I do in the world around anybody in there, and then make me go to the outside world and make them not give them two people, right? I don't want my friends and family to think that, oh, well, she only that way when she with the church or whatever. She not like that when it's the weekend or the Saturday or Friday or something. I'm pretty much in the house now. They know that. And if I want to be outside, I'm trying to be with my family. And a lot of times, drinking and stuff goes with it. And I have to change things for me so that when people come around me, that is not, I'm going to put that, we going to turn up. We got to pregame and do all that stuff every time we get it out and get together. I do have to feel like I do have to find a way where I can enjoy myself and fully, no matter what's in my cup. And hopefully that's what's in my cup is not alcohol. Because don't nobody want to feel bad tomorrow. Don't nobody want to be killing themselves. I know of a few people from my past and in my family that have suffered from killing their livers and kidneys and stuff with alcohol, cirrhosis of the liver. One of my aunts passed from that. I know other people who drunk so much that they have stuff that they going through. So this is like, as much as I didn't drink I didn't start drinking until I was 21. But as much as I drunk from 21 to 32, I had my gaps in there. I definitely had my gaps in there. Probation, children, all of that. So a couple years in there that I didn't have no drinks. But I'm quite sure I drank a lot. And I got to think about my health. I got to think about my children. I got to think about, what am I showing to other people? What am I showing to my kids? So after I heard that word, it's like I was thinking, I'm about to turn 33. And it's like, you would think in your mind, like, dang, okay, well, I stopped drinking, but my birthday coming up. So I'm going to probably drink for my birthday. Or I'm going to not drink up until my birthday. How many times and how many people you know, I'm not going to drink up until this certain day. And then they get around somebody and it's like, oh, well, I already messed up already now. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to keep on stopping for a little piece of time, like I'm fasting of alcohol for a second and then come back and do it again. I just really want to start living a life without it. And when I was hearing that, it was like, wow, I'm about to be 33, and it was like, take that out of here, Carrie. I think like, I got in my spirit, new leaf, 33. So I'm turning 33, and I want to turn on a new leaf and let go of the things that I glorified and stuff so much in the rest of my, from 21 to 33, okay? Excuse me. But just make something new and show my family that we can have fun without drinking all the time, without the mimosas and all of that stuff. And it's like I started planning in my head how to make this day a wonderful day for me, be in love and not cater to pouring our money out to get drunk. So I pray that it turns out amazing and that this can be a continual thing. And I want to connect with my friend, and I just really want to encourage somebody to get you a place that's going to help you grow. Not just feed your spirit for what you want it to feed, you know. Don't just feed what you want to feed, right? Oh, I got this taste for sugar. I need sugar. Or I need salt. I want salt. You go there for a full course meal of what you need to go and be in glory for real. And not just, oh, you died and you go to heaven. No. is how you live on earth too. You can't forget that part. You can't just be like, oh yeah, well I got baptized when I was 3, and then I lived a life of murder and all kind of stuff all through my life, and then I'm just gonna make it to heaven. No, stop lying to yourself and lying to everybody else, and just going to a place that's gonna feed you lies. Go somewhere that's gonna feed you truths. That's my recommendation. That's just what I gotta say. I love you, but God loves you more. And I just hope that y'all come back and listen to me sometimes. You ain't got to. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just trying to do what was placed in my heart to do and say. So that's it for me, y'all. I love you. God loves you more.